stuff happens in our lives. And with people that are close to us, close friends, our spouses, family members. And the lifeline that we end up throwing them usually isn't because we're really wanting to help them necessarily. It's like we don't want to pull them in the boat until we know that they're fixed. That usually doesn't work real well, does it? Those lifelines, instead of coming alongside someone and becoming an empathetic listener and getting into their world, tend to look more like, shaming, shunning someone, judging, gossiping. And truly, I don't know of anyone who's been rescued by throwing a lifeline like that. Let me give you an illustration. I was on a plane about 6 months ago going to California, and there was a woman sitting beside me by the window, and I could tell that she was visibly upset. She'd been crying. And so I kind of prayed about it for a minute. How can I get into her world? And God said, just begin to open the conversation with her. Don't, try to fix her in your brain. Just listen to her. And so I said, ma'am, are you okay? She said, no. I said, what's going on? You want to talk about it? She said, it's been a really, really rough weekend. I said, what happened? She said, we had to let someone go from our church. And I said, oh, was it a staff member? She said, no. She said, it was a really close friend of mine. I said, explain to me what you mean that you had to let her go from your church. Well, we asked her to leave. I said, oh, really? I said, why is that? And they said, well, she wasn't living the way that we thought she should be living. There was something in her life that we thought, frankly, wasn't a godly thing. And we said, you need to leave the church. I said, oh, I'm really sorry to hear that. She said, well, we did everything we knew to do. The Bible says if your brother sins against you, that first you go to them. Then, you take a witness, and then you take it before the church. She said, we did all those things. And then the Bible says that at that point, if they still haven't, changed, then you treat them like a pagan and tax collector. I said, where is that verse found? She said, well, that's in Matthew. I said, oh, that's right. I said, and what was Matthew? She said, well, he was a tax collector. I said, how did Jesus treat tax collectors?